Hello, good day, and welcome to Prime Media Studios. My name is Moses, and welcome to the social to the newspaper review for the 24th of July, 2023. As you all know, we begin with the Vanguard. The center page there says Tinubu Hawks deadline replaces full names on ministerial list. Tinubu Hawks deadline replaces full names on ministerial list. About 4 days to the expiration of the 60-day provision for the president to submit names of ministerial nominees to the Senate for screening and confirmation, President Bola Tinubu is yet to fulfill his constitutional provision. The top left of the Vanguard says school fees increase. That's on school fees increase. Says don't snuff life out of us. Parents urge Tinubu. Don't snuff life out of us. Parents tell urges Tinubu. And also below that news, it says Lagos clarifies purported planned mass burial for 103 NSAS victims. Lagos clarifies purported mass burial for 103 NSAS victims. That's actually the big story for this morning. The NSAS aftermath. We'll do that. We'll handle that in the next hour. Other news following. It says Anambra popular native doctor Oka Okuko Tiwara Aki kidnapped in his hotel. He was kidnapped yesterday in his hotel in Anambra State. Anambra NHFSS command neutralizes many unknown gunmen in fierce battle. NHFSS command neutralizes many unknown gunmen in fierce battle. 30,000 naira minimum wage criminal. My cleaner earns over 60,000 naira. 30,000 naira minimum wage criminal. My cleaner earns over 60,000 naira, says Oshomole. My father, the emir, a portrait of Ado Bayeru from the lens of the daughter. A portrait of Ado Bayero. A news following all of that says made in Nigeria helicopter Naseni Afit strengthen ties. That is that on Vanguard newspaper. Let us now move on to the Punch. The top story there says on the Punch, workers kick as governors borrow 2.2 trillion naira from banks. Workers kicks as governors borrow 2.2 trillion naira from banks. A news on the top left says Eniola Badmus rejects apology, insists on charging TikTok user for defamation. Recall that yesterday, a few weeks back, a TikToker came on live television and on social media live and was saying things about Eniola Badmus, which she regarded as defamation. That is Eniola Badmus. So she's been arrested, and then the person in question is actually apologizing. But Eniola Badmus says no to apology. Let us meet in court because it is getting too much. So let us meet in court. So that is that about Eniola Badmus saga. Musk unveils new name and logo for Twitter. Musk unveils new name and logo for Twitter. 529 foreign trained doctors failed medical exam. 529 actually foreign trained doctors failed medical exam, MDCN says. 20 fuel scoopers burned to death in Ondo tanker accident. 20 fuel scoopers burned to death in Ondo tanker accident. What a pity. We've often told everyone, citizens of our great country, Nigeria, that we should always be careful. Let us not always scoop fuel from tankers that have fallen, or we see fuel, and then we take our buckets and all of those things to go and scoop. It is very dangerous. Please, whenever you see a fallen fuel tanker, please leave that area immediately and report to the appropriate quarters. Safety first. Let us not just go and be ignorant of all these things. It is well. Top news says marketers push for petrol price hike amid deregulation. Marketers push for petrol price hike amid deregulation. On the economy says before Tinubu loses the plot. Before Tinubu loses the plot. Ganduje intensifies lobby as North Central APC demands chairmanship slot. Ganduje intensifies lobby as North Central APC demands chairmanship slot. Dollar now 876 naira per dollar as forex shortage worsens. Dollar now 876 naira to a dollar as forex shortage worsens. Now, on the other hand, NSAS protest 103 recovered bodies, not Lekki toll gate victims, says Lagos State government. They said that not the bodies that were recovered are not from Lekki toll gate saga. That is that about Punch newspaper. The Nation Nigeria says gunmen abduct popular native doctor, kills aides in Anambra hotel. Gunmen abduct popular native doctor, kill aides in Anambra State. In Anambra State, that's a hotel in Anambra State. A popular native doctor has been abducted by gunmen in Oba, at Anambra, in Demile North local government area of Anambra State. Oka Okuko Tiwaraki was said to have been kidnapped on Sunday, which is the 23rd of July, 2023. On the other hand, it says APC NEC to ratify Ganduje Basiru as chairman and secretary. APC NEC to ratify Ganduje Basiru as chairman, says secretary. Markets await monetary direction from CBN's NPC. Markets await monetary direction from CBN's NPC. Answers. Nobody taken from toll gates, says Lagos State government. Nobody taken from toll gates, says Lagos State government. Court of Appeal. E-transmission of results not mandatory, says Court of Appeal. E-transmission of results not mandatory. That's all you need to know about The Nation. If you want to read more details on The Nation's newspaper, please move up to their physical outlet or their online access to get more news. Now on channels. Leaked memo shows Lagos State government approved 61 million naira from mass burial of 103 NSAS victims. Leaked memo shows Lagos government approved 61 million naira for mass burial of 103 NSAS victims. In response, the Lagos State Ministry of Health confirmed the letter, but insisted that the details in the document were being misconstrued. That is that about the NSAS saga. Criminal wage. Oshomole slams minimum wage, says his cleaner earns over 60,000 naira a month. Says his cleaner earns over 60,000 naira a month. Shettima arrives in Rome ahead of UN Food Systems Summit. Shettima arrives in Rome ahead of UN Food Systems Summit. Leaked memo, 103 NSAS victims for mass burial not from Lekki toll gate, says Lagos State government. The 103 NSAS victims for mass burial not from Lekki toll gate, says Lagos State government. Army reads riot act to bandits in Imo as new commander assumes office. Army reads riot act to bandits in Imo as new commander assumes office. Shettima to represent Tinubu at UN Russia/Africa Summit. UN Russia/Africa Summit. 16 killed in Cameroon building collapse. That's on the international scene. 16 killed in Cameroon building collapse. Firefighter says. Merchant smashes Phelps last remaining world record. That's that about Channels TV. You could go online to get access to more details, or you could visit their physical outlet anywhere nationwide. This for Daily Trust. Top story there says Davido deletes offensive music video after backlash. Davido deletes offensive music video after backlash. Recall that in past 2 days, he actually uploaded a video of one of his signees, and it was really in form of a Muslim way, because they were all wearing the Muslim attire, and they were dancing to the music of his signee while they were on jalabia and the hat for the Muslim clerics. He was also on the mosque, and the Muslim community says no to that he should bring down the video. If not, he would be banned. His music will be banned from the 16 northern states in Nigeria. And he actually bowed to the pressure. Nigerian music star Davido Adeleke, fondly known as Davido, has deleted the much controversial music video of his signee, Logos Olori, after facing intense backlash from the public. Kano loses 2 ex-commissioners in 3 days. Kano loses 2 ex-commissioners in 3 days. Davido under fire over offensive video against the religion Islam. I think we've seen that. And that's about Daily Trust. Log on to their website to get more news, or go to their various physical outlets to get the newspaper for your consumption. Daily Sun says, the top story there says, presidential polls, anxiety mounts as Judgment Day beckons. Anxiety mounts as Judgment Day beckons. Anxiety mounts as Judgment Day beckons. Motorists to enjoy higher claims on revised premium rate. Motorists to enjoy higher claims on revised premium rate. Terminate Lagos government partnership with tobacco industry. Kapa cautions Sanwo-Olu. Terminate Lagos government partnerships with tobacco industry. Kapa cautions Sanwo-Olu, the governor of Lagos State. Abbas not under external influence over committee chairmanship. Abbas not under external influence over committee chairmanship, says reps. Kakol urged President Tinubu to assent RMAFC amendment bill. Kakol urged President Tinubu to assent RMAFC amendment bill. I celebrate Professor Achebe not as literary sage, but as a community leader, says Soludo. I celebrate Professor Achebe not as literary sage, but as community leader, says Soludo. You can get all of that on the platform of this news outlet, or you could get it physically on any of their outlets nationwide. And this is all for the newspaper review for the July 24th, 2023 on Prime Media Studios. Join us in the next hour for the big story that we'll be discussing. Thank you so much, and enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye.